Hi, my name is Leaman Brown. Thank you for joining me today. Just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I have an MBA and a background in sales, fitness, and healthcare. And after having a lot of mind-numbing and unchallenging jobs, I knew I needed to change. So I'm starting my career in web development. I'm interested in technology basically because there's a constant learning, and it just really interests me. So I'm an extremely determined individual. I'm always willing to do whatever it takes to get better at something. In my past, I was extremely shy, so I joined Toastmasters and an improv group just to grow my social skills. And I had a great fear of heights, so I went skydiving to conquer it. I know about going the extra mile to get things done because I've lived it, and I will put this determination to use in a new job. So, my capstone project was made because of my love of knowledge and learning. I created a holiday website that allows users to learn about holidays of Puerto Rico, Sweden, and Japan. So, by selecting a date in a country, you can view an article, poems, a list of books, and music about the actual holiday. The other holiday sites, the other American holiday sites that I've researched don't have all of these resources for lesser known holidays. So I'm pioneering attention for these lesser known holidays. So this website navigation is simple. I made it just so it can be really easy for the user, not too complicated. And I've used JavaScript, CSS, HTML to create it. So here's what I made. You can see right here, this is our home page. So what they do, they come here, they select a date. We'll uh, just choose the first, January 1st. You select a country. We'll go with Puerto Rico, and it will show you the actual holiday that would be on in Puerto Rico on the first, which is New Year's. And yes, that's a typical holiday because yeah, everybody celebrates New Year's pretty much. But let's say we do the 6th, then we have Epiphany, which is the Christian holiday. You can see, so the whole point here is that yeah, you get specific holidays for each country, and it just gives you a little bit of description about it. And after you actually select a holiday from the API, you go to the history tab and you actually get um, an article on Epiphany, which is a whole lesson. You can just read here and learn about it. You scroll down, you have poems about Epiphany, um, and you can read poems, select a poem, read that, and you go down further and you have books to read about Epiphany. And it, yeah, so it's just a whole history lesson where people can learn as much as they can about a holiday. And you go to music, and you can also listen to music about Epiphany. So you go here, you select, and you can also listen to music. Now, the limitations of this is the way the actual website works is you select the holiday, you see that, and what comes out here for the actual name of the holiday is plugged into the rest of the data for the site. So that means, yes, you submit, go over, you learn the history of New Year's is plugged into the sites as New Year's Day. And that can have limitations because um, depending on the search, it's just it's just displaying New Year's Day. So possibly it might just get something else that has the words New Year's Day in it that has nothing to do with the actual holiday. That is a possibility. So that is one of the limitations, and I want to fix that up after the boot camp is over and just to kind of get that more tied down and get just more accurate searches. But that's the basic meat of the website. Have an about page here, just saying what the site was made for, just to entertain you about holidays. And you have a contact page here where you type in your email, your message, and it goes directly to me. And you can also send correspondence to me here with LinkedIn. And GitHub, my GitHub profile is right there too. And yes, and that's basically it. And yes, this is my site. It turned out a little different from the way I imagined it, just slightly different. What I actually just envisioned was just an actual giant calendar on the front page. But when I was making the project, I figured, yeah, it is fine just having a drop down. It's just more convenient just to have the drop down, and it wasn't really necessary to just have a giant calendar there. I was worried more about just functionality. But yeah, other than that, yeah, basically everything else turned out the way I envisioned it. I just wanted things to be simple. So I tried to just make it as simple and easy as possible, and that's basically what this is. Uh, you can't really you can't really mess this up. If you select a day that doesn't have a holiday on it, you have no holiday found. Just select a new date so they know to select a new date. So yeah, very nice and simple and easy, and it just gives people a great, interesting way to learn about holidays and just enjoy them, listen to music, read up about it. Just nice, wonderful learning. Um, so what I had to do to get through this website was a lot of agile teachings. We learned a lot about agile processes, making things more efficient, and that is basically what I've done. I've had to take the agile um, framework where you do the most important things first. My priority was functionality first. So that's what I spent the bulk of my time on, working with the API, trying to get that right, trying to get that to work the way I wanted it to. And then at the very end, I saved that for CSS because Agile's taught me that, yeah, you need to have the meat down first before you worry about the other things. Yes, it's nice to have a website that, looks physically pleasing, but you actually want it to be able to work because that's the most important thing. So yeah, it just Agile really just taught me about time management. Spend your time on the important things, the most important things first. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the code. Basically, let me get that out here. So yeah, with my code, I would say the hardest thing for me really, and things that I was kind of proud of, was the CSS. Um, just all of the little things. There's just so many changes, little changes to CSS that just make a big difference. And as I was doing the CSS, I was just like amazed. I'm like, oh wow, just that little change just changed the whole outlook of the site, and it was just amazing to me. I really can't wait to play around with that more after this boot camp is over. Just different styles. Um, Definitely, I want to learn more about JavaScript. That's one thing I'm going to be doing after that, just because everything I've done with this website, it's just the tip of the iceberg. There's just so much more to learn. And that's really what I'm going to be focusing on right after this boot camp. Just as many resources as I can to just get a greater understanding and come back to this website and make it look even better now. I really can't wait to see what's going to happen after I do some more training and everything. So this was my website. I hope you enjoyed it. I did have a lot of fun making it, and it's my baby, and I can't wait to just see what the future holds and just see just what new things I can create. Thank you.